Back when I was in college, I started having some very serious questions, some of the same questions you're having, Caleb. How are we going to accomplish the Great Commission? We have these big blocks in the world of Muslims that today is 1.6 billion. We have Hindus, over 1 billion people. We have over 850 million Buddhists. Then we have in our own culture, a great portion of what was considered traditionally the Christian world is really a post-Christian world today. People won't go to a brick and mortar church. My question was, what you're asking us to do is take the gospel commission to all the world. How are we going to reach that?
So my guess is that you came up with a little bit of an answer. How did you get there?
God took me on an incredible journey. I went and found myself in the middle of the Amazon jungle first.
Wow.
And God started teaching me lessons along the way. God had a lot more planned for me to learn in that journey, in that process, to start answering those questions in a way that I never imagined possible. And then he looks me straight in the eyes and he says, young man, I want to challenge you. And I say, what's the challenge, sir? I want you to follow God with all your heart, whether you're a Christian or Muslim, but the important thing is to follow God with all your heart.
And this taxi driver you said was a Muslim, right?
He was.
And he was challenging you to make sure you followed God with all your heart.
But now I'm in for a massive surprise because these people actually perceive themselves to be Muslims. And I says, who are these people? But they at the same time were followers of Jesus. And all week their sermons were powerful. I was touched by them as they were translated to me. They were fully biblical, but their identity were Muslim followers of Jesus. And I was totally shocked. And every night I was thinking, what in the world is this? But as I spoke to these people, I realized these people are followers of Jesus. But how can these two things match? Being a Muslim and being a follower of Jesus. At nights I would then grill these people and say, tell me what you believe. And they've said, well, we've had visions and dreams of Jesus. We worship in our homes on Sabbath. She says, you know, I was a very strong practicing Muslim before I became an Adventist and a Christian. She says, but I became an Adventist due to what I had learned in the Quran. The Quran is full of these bridges to Jesus. It talks about Jesus 93 times. It talks about the Sabbath. Actually, she said, most Adventist beliefs can be found in the Quran. I'm already working among them. I want you to open your eyes. For too long we have focused on what Satan has been doing and the works of Satan and not the works of God. For too long we have been seeing Satan. We need to see where God is working, and that had become the mission in my life. Where is God working today? Where is God working in the past? Where will he work in the future? And in God's right time, in the last moments of Earth's history, we will stand together. Whether we come from the Advent movement, from a Christian Western, or people from Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, I think we'll all stand in God's timing together as a unified people.